We are attempting to wrap the Audi S4 4.2 V8 for the first time with no experience, and we've never ever done this before. We've wrapped this quarter panel for the Audi S4. It's our first time and we've made many mistakes, but now it's time to complete the entire car. Can we pull it off? In the previous videos, you guys will remember that we purchased the Audi S4 from auction for £3,500 blindly. The car had been rear-ended, which meant we needed to source second-hand parts, which wasn't easy. As the years progressed, we see less and less the B6 Audi S4s on the road. It was much cheaper to buy the A4 and use it as a donor than the individual parts, so that's exactly what we did to save costs in the build. After repairing the rear end, it was time to give the car a well-deserved service, as it had been parked up for some time and we had no service history with the car. After this, the car was in roadworthy condition and it was time to enjoy the V8 raw. But it didn't take long before we completely obliterated the flywheel. This meant we had to call in the mechanic to install a new clutch and flywheel. Yes, we have changed a clutch before on the R33 Skyline, but that was much easier than the Quattro S4. Now, after the car was fully repaired, we could finally start the mod journey for the V8 Beast. Although this car looks stealthy in black, we wanted to start with a modification that would completely transform the look of this car, giving it a bold, eye-catching new look. We began with the full wrap. But, yes, a big but, we have never attempted to wrap anything before, so we had a big challenge on our hands as we have to get the wrap as perfect as possible because the colour we have chosen is one that is definitely going to stand out. Let's get straight to it. This side trim that goes on the door, people don't realise, but when you take it off, all this has just come between the side trim and between here. And that's probably why your door gets rusty. It only takes a few seconds to take this off. Clean it all out. Obviously we're wrapping the car, but clean it all out and apply some rust treatment and put it back on again. But as you can see, do it before you lose your car or your door. We got unlucky with the driver's side door as rust has formed up, so we had to grind it all down, clean it all up and prep it for rust treatment and then apply respray. Just to explain to you guys, we don't want to apply wrap onto a rusty patch, so I sand it down, re-primer it, paint it, lacquer it. So after we apply the wrap, the rust does not come back. Find it, stop it, fix it. Right, I've just washed it up and we put alcohol wipe, panel wipe all across the two doors. Look how shiny that is. You can see the reflection of this car. Now we're going to wrap the two doors and let's see how it looks once it's done. Bang, we've just done the driver's side door and it's looking absolutely mad. Just look how the half side, the complete of the car is done. I'm so stoked, guys. I don't know what you guys think, but I think we're onto something with wrapping the car. I feel like now that we've done this side, we are going to attempt to do the other side of the Audi S4. This time, we've got some experience. Before we start that, we're going to wrap the bonnet because a lot of people dread the bonnet wrap because people make a lot of mistakes. So we thought, let's dive into the deep end. Laying the wrap down on the door wasn't so bad, but what makes the bonnet so challenging is the curves and corners, which require a lot more stretching and heating the wrap to lay it down properly. And the only thing I could say is, it's not easy. I'm telling you now, you have to have some sort of patience to get this job done. The bonnet so far, it looks easy, but it's not easy as it looks. So let's keep on getting the job done, guys. This is the only side we've got done on the bonnet so far that looks okay-ish, but we've got the whole of the rest of the bonnet to do, and this is not a job that you can get done in a single moment. This is like a whole day's job. We've still got the whole of the right side to do. We're leaving the roof till last because you know that's the easiest to celebrate. This is our first car we ever wrapped on the channel. I should have not jinxed myself, guys. Watch what happens next. Right.
I'm Winston Wolfe. I solve problems. In a car, in a garage. Take me to it.
Aww.
Brother, what's that?
We just rushed it a bit, and also we pulled it. So we carried on doing the rest of it, and then we did what we did right here, as you can see. That's how it was supposed to look like. But with this one, we didn't take our time. Put my finger, pulled it, and it ripped right there. So my advice, if someone's doing it, take your time. Things were going so well, but guys, this bit just made me feel like I want to quit. I don't know what else to think. Although we've done the bonnet, it's time to reveal how good the bonnet looks, even though we made that mistake. Let's go. Bang. Bit of dust. So that is currently how the bonnet is looking, and I'm just saying, yeah, this color is gonna pop when the sun's out. I'm really looking forward to seeing how the complete car looks. You're probably thinking what we're going to do about that rip that we just did. So if you look at the rip right here, it does look pretty bad. You can see a bit of discoloration, it's turning a bit green here, but that is basically the size of the rip. Two options: we either take the complete wrap off, but we had an epiphany on AMGs. They have like a strip that goes across here, so that's what we're going to do to fix this problem. It just means that we can keep this wrap of the bonnet. Let's just see how it looks once we apply it. Let's keep going, guys. It's been a crazy challenge at Audi S4, but we're trying to get it done properly for you guys. We've made many mistakes. We've learned so much from wrapping a car, and we just know a few key points, which is take time, be patient, and don't rush the job. And keep changing the blades every time you cut. I thought wrapping was supposed to be easy. Watching all these people do it on YouTube, I thought, you know what, anybody can do this pretty easy. Nah, it's 50-50. Anybody can do it, but not everybody has the patience. Even though we're making a lot of hiccups, a lot of mistakes, we're still powering through. It may not look perfect for you guys, but I see here, won't be seen. These defects will be covered up when the grille comes up on top. But that is pretty much how that side's looking. The bonnet is almost done, but let's just do a little preview for you guys. So let's whack that on here. I don't want to put it on yet because I want to ask you guys, do we keep this chrome or do we black it out? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. There you go. That's it. I'm impressed with that. In the next process, we decided to take the front headlights because it just makes it a lot more easier to get the job done properly. Right now we can wrap all across the front bumper. We'll wrap it around here, we don't have to take the wing off, so it's a lot easier. I honestly can't believe how good the car is looking right now. Although we made a bit of a hiccup, just look at how good that wrap looks. And I just believe that once the car is done, it's going to look like the dream car I've always wanted in the Audi S4. But we're halfway there. Let's begin the hard work. The passenger side of the Audi S4. Let's go. Knifeless tape right here, right to the back. So this knifeless tape goes right. There'll be two knifeless tape there and there. So as we cut it straight, going all the way across, that will save us a lot of time to when we do lay the wrap down finally. So we've cut around the arch. Here's one side. We've cut around the door. We give that much space so we can wrap it around the arch so we get a clean cut of it. If you guys haven't ever done it before, it does help when you have two people. Use magnets as much as you can. Now that we've cut it, we can take the two pieces apart now. Basically protect this so we can do the two doors. This is what you call cost effective and not wasting wraps like we did on the other side. We have to learn quick. We're going to start basically wrapping all across this side. That rear quarter panel. Prior to laying down the wrap, we put the knifeless tape. Let's it do the job, and guys, it's going to look mad. Yeah, you ready? Yeah. It's time to rip the wrap off, guys. Watch this. Boom! That's why it's important that we get the knifeless tape on the wrap, because you'll save a lot of time. Not only do you save a lot of time, but the job gets done perfecto. Look at that finish. That is pretty mad. 1 hour to get this quarter panel done. So now we are gonna attempt the finishing bit of the wrap, getting it all cut nicely around the corners and the sides. And then we're gonna jump onto the doors. I haven't fully finished it yet, but I just want to show you guys after doing that cut. This is an example of how good the knifeless cut is. The most important thing is the final finished cut that you get. You see how like the cut is done very nice. That's all by a knife, but this cut was done by the knifeless cut that you see right here. So I always thought, what if we did it across the door? If you are a professional rapper, let us know if you're doing it the right way, because it's looking pretty good. Now that it's the other side of the Audi S4 and we've done it on the previous side, you can easily tell that we are a lot more confident, we're a lot more experienced, and we're just doing it, we're just cracking on with the job, and we're not making as much mistakes as we did before. But it's only a matter of time until this Audi S4 wrap is complete. We're on the final stretch now. The only thing that's left, the bumper, the boot lid, the front bumper, the wings, and the car is complete. I've got a quick question. Do we wrap the roof or not? Let me know, guys. And of course, we don't want to be using sticks anymore to hold the bonnet up, because we've finally got a bonnet latch. We bought one before and we made a mistake. The one that we got, it was a straight strut. With this one, it has a bit of an angle to the side, and I'll explain to you why, guys. This is supposed to just pop in like that, and then this just pops in right here. Right, now let's test it if it works. Right, so I've opened the bonnet. Bang. That's sick. That's the best £10 we've spent on this car, guys. How are we gonna solve this issue? We're gonna need a fix it. Fix it! We've got this from Etsy. It's basically a 2-strip, which a lot of cars have. We've seen it on a Mercedes A45 last year. So let's whack this vinyl on and see if it makes the car better and sort the issue out, because it was a big issue at the start of the video. Basically right here, the rip. And of course, if it sits right here, just a bit more, we've got a sellotape there to guide us, and now we're actually going to sort it out. We have got a lot of wrap left, but we're not sure if we have got enough to complete the whole car. If this racing stripe does work, we're going to save a lot of wrap and a lot of time, so let's just hope that it works. That is how it's looking. There's a lot of mistake. It's not the best material to get. My recommendation, don't use matte. And it turns out that this product is not the best. A lot of bubbles come up. Okay, it's completely messed up here. Don't use that. Use a proper wrap and not a matte sticker from a printer, because it's not going to come out really good. Another setback, but it's alright because we're learning constantly. You can see it looks pretty decent. I'm not going to lie, I pretty like it with that line across there, racing stripe. But the most important thing is that we're not going to use matte, because it just, don't know, it just looks a bit weird. What do you guys think? Let me know. The bite is just going to stay like this until we wrap the rest of the car, if there's any more wrap left. So what we're going to have to do is carry on with the rest of the car. The handles need to be done. Look at that, guys. It's how we want it. So we're going to move on to this one next. Once they are done, we really need to concentrate on getting those finishing touches completed. And although we have laid down most of the wrap, it's more important that before we get the bumper and the trims back in, they need to be put into place so they don't come off after it's all done. This is where the plastic side trim is going to go in. Then we're going to wrap it right round to the other side, so it's a nice clean job. I haven't really seen anybody do this, but we just thought, why not try it? It's these little fine cuts and wrapping it around, heating it and getting it done to perfection is where the long bit is and the hardest bit is. So just don't think when you wrap the panel, this bit, don't think that that's the easy bit. That just takes like half an hour. This bit here takes a couple of hours, so be prepared to do that. I just can't believe it. Like, this car was once black and now it's bumblebee yellow. And every little tool that we're learning helps a lot, like this. A product that's really helped, 3M Primer 94. Now this allows some of the wrap that hasn't been stuck properly, you just put it onto the wrap and you stick it onto the panel and then it sticks on. We've come a long way, guys, so we're not about to stop early. The bonnet is done, the doors are done, and you guys were right. We're doing the door handles yellow. We're not going to leave it black. This is how much wrap we've done on the Audi S4. Unfortunately, the bike didn't go as well. I need you guys to drop me a comment. Well, do we get a gloss wrap black racing strip? Or do we do the whole bonnet again if we have any wrap left? I'd say we're past halfway now. We're about 70%. We've got bumpers, wings and a boot lid left to do. And this car is finalised. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Bumblebee is almost done. Subscribe if you're new. Smash that like button and hit that bell notification so you don't miss the next video of the Audi S4. I hope that I also inspired you in this video. Why don't you try wrap a car and give it a go, guys? May the Almighty bless each and every one of you. Peace.